Hi guys, I'm Laura and welcome back to my channel. So the other day I was doing some spring cleaning, just getting rid of a few things and here and there, and I found out my old journals. I found 3 of my old journals. This one is the oldest one, and it's a Barbie. It's not even a journal, it's like a Barbie notebook. Then it comes this one, and then this one. So when I wrote the first one, I was about like 7 to 8 years old, I'll say. This one I think I was about like 8 to 9 years old, and this one I was like 12, 13 or something like that. So on this one I think I was starting middle school, and with the other 2 I was in elementary school. So I'm gonna start by the oldest one. I'm just gonna pick like random pages and read them to you. Obviously these ones are written in Spanish, but I'm gonna translate them to you. And also, as I was little, I used to have like this awful cursive handwriting, and to be honest right now I can barely read it. So I remember a few years ago I decided I will keep this for my memory and stuff, but as I could barely like read it, I will like translate it again, like rewrite it but with better handwriting. So when I was like 15 or something, I rewrote everything with like a better handwriting. So I'm gonna pick some pages from the ones that I can actually read, because the other ones I can barely read it of. So here we go. I'm just gonna pick a random page, like here. So these ones, they're like different entries, but they don't have like a date or anything like that. It says like March 3rd, but I didn't write the year, so I'm not really sure how old I was. So we're gonna see. It says, Dear Diary. I always start it like that. Yesterday was my aunt's birthday. My mom and I buy her a big and delicious cake. It was ice cream, wine, and God, I think this doesn't have a translation. There's this candy here. We call it arequipe, but I know in other countries they call it like dulce de leche. And it's just like a milk, it's made out of milk and sugar, and oh my god, it's so good. Okay, whatever, it's just like a layer. Let's say it's like jam, but it's not made out of fruit but made out of milk. So that was on the cake. I was pretty specific with that. We ate the dessert. My aunt spent it like crazy, okay? And me too. I wanted to go to the pool, but we didn't go because we had to go downtown, and I bought a pair of glasses, a case for the glasses, a dress, a swimsuit, some shirts and shorts, earrings and shoes. I spent it like crazy, and my aunt gave me a piece of fabric to like, I remember my aunt is really crafty, so she tried to teach me how to sew and like do different things with the fabric. I was a mess. I like painted and everything, but I was a mess. I never learned. I'm like no crafty at all. So yeah. Then I have another one from March 3rd, and it says, Dear Diary, today I have skating class. And that's it. That's all I write. So when I was little, I know this is around like 7 to 8 years old, because I moved, like I was born in a city, and then I moved when I was like 8 years old, and that's the city that I live like right now, and then I have lived since then. And here I haven't moved yet, so I still have that. Here I have another one. So it says, Dear Diary, today I have workshop. There was like a class after school, and it went pretty well. at the bus time I write it on you, and a friend like said her name was Valerie. To be honest, I don't even remember who she is, like seriously, because after I moved, like I lost all contact with these friends because obviously I was like 7 years old. It was like 2000, so I didn't have email, Facebook, MySpace or anything like that. None of those things like really existed. So when I moved from the other city to where I live now, like I totally lost contact with everybody and I couldn't find anybody else at all. So I don't know who she is, but she was writing on her journal as well. And then Isabella was jealous. She was jealous. And I was sorry for her, even though I talk bad of her behind her. Oh my gosh. I'm writing that I felt bad for the girl who didn't have a journal to write on, even though I speak badly about that girl behind her. I don't remember who she is, but I'm sorry I talk bad about you, you know? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't do that anymore. I try not to. Okay, that's pretty weird, you know. I don't even remember who these people are. So okay, I'm gonna choose a different page. Let's read this one. So it says, "Dear Diary, I'm really happy because finally my dream came true. I passed to level 2. Let's say level 2. So as I told you, I used to do like skating classes, like inline skating, like, you know, races, and I really love it. It was like my true passion. It was my life there, and I used to go and train like every single day, like from Monday to Saturday at night after school, and I had a bunch of friends there and it was pretty cool and I really like it. And then this day my dream finally came true because I passed to level 2 and I was like the more elite competition team, I'll say it. So I was really happy apparently. It says there were 70 people like going to the spot, but just 16 pass, and then just 7 from my team, including me. So then oh my gosh, this is like, oh gosh. Okay, then it says that let's call him Matthew. So Matthew, because I do remember who this kid is, I'm gonna tell you the story after. So Matthew was wishing me bad luck on the test that they did to get the spot on the competition team. He was wishing me bad luck, and the oh my gosh, and the spell, I literally wrote the spell, like fall back on him, and it's not even written correctly, but whatever. So the spell came back on him, and the worst thing is that I was wishing him good luck. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story about this Matthew kid. He was my boyfriend, apparently. So when I was little, he was on my skating team, and then, oh my god, I'm running out of battery. Oh no, I'm running out of space on my memory card. Okay, hold on. Sorry, my memory card ran out of space, so I had to put a new one. But here we can continue with the story. So, this kid we're gonna call it Matthew. That's not his real name, but just in case, because I have no idea what has been of this kid's life, but whatever, we're gonna call him Matthew. So Matthew and he was my boyfriend, and I remember he was on my skating team, so that's how I met him. And my mom never knew he was my boyfriend because I was like too scared to tell her, so I never told her. And I remember we used to like send each other letters, like love letters, and we were so cute. Like I was like 8 years old and I had my first kiss with him, but that's for another story. So that's the Matthew I'm telling here on the story, who was wishing me bad luck on the test, even though I was wishing him good luck apparently. And I do remember that he didn't make it into the competition team, and he was really mad with me because I did make him and he didn't. And I remember then it was like hard for our relationship, if we could call it like that, because we did have different like training schedules and different like teachers and stuff, so we were like in totally separate groups because I was on the competition team and he wasn't. And then I remember like a few months later they did another trial for the competition team, and this time he did make it into the team, so then we were like spending more time together and stuff. And then I remember my mom didn't know about him, but I remember my nana did know about him because it was my nanny the one who takes me to the classes and everything after school. So I remember I did told her, and sometimes she even helped me like writing the letters and stuff, and it was so cute. We were so cute. And obviously it did end up when I moved here, because as I told you before, like I didn't have like email, Facebook, not even a cell phone or anything like that, so there was like no way I'll be able to talk to him. So we broke up when I moved here, but oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm gonna pass to the second journal. So here, as you can tell, I was pretty obsessed with Pooh Bear when I was little. Like, I love it so much. So, oh, there's a paper falling. There's more ugly cursive handwriting, and this one I never rewrote it, so I'm gonna make a really big effort to try to read it. So I'm gonna pick, oops, I'm breaking the pages. I'm gonna pick a random page. I'm gonna pick a random page. Okay, I'm reading them. That's cheating. I'm gonna pick this page. So it says, "Dear Diary," I still do that. There's been a long time since I've write you. But today I have a dream that deserves to be written. So I do remember this dream. I dream we were in, okay, there's like I'll say it's like a little town that it's close, kind of closer, it's like a 2-hour drive to my city, and it's like a really touristic place, so you go there like summer or like breaks, long weekends and stuff like that. And there's lakes, there's like, you can walk around town, you can like do horseback riding and things like that. So it's just like a little town you go to spend like your vacation on, I'll say. So I dream I was there. And also I have the dream because when I was in like, what was that, like 3rd grade, I'll say, they do a field trip, like a weekend field trip to that little town. So it was like my whole class and 2 other classes of 3rd grade, and we all went to the little town and stuff. So yeah, that was cool. Okay, so okay, I oh my god, I make a terrible drew of the dream, but I will explain it to you. I'm gonna show you the terrible drawing that I made, and I'm gonna tell you the dream because I do remember this dream. So there was this girl that was like really bossy. We're gonna call her Mary. We're gonna call her Mary because I do know where this girl is right now. She went to high school with me and everything. So we're gonna call her Mary. So this girl was really bossy, and she was really, like, I think jealous of me, I don't know, because I was super close with my elementary school best friend, and I went to elementary school with her, I went to middle school, and I went even all the way through high school with her. and we split like 2 years before graduating from high school, I'll say. But like all the rest of the time she was my best friend, and we were super close, we were always together and everything. And this girl was like, she really wanted my best friend, I will say it like that, I don't know. So I didn't like her too much, and my dream was that we were doing like a barbecue, I'll say. So there was like this open field, and then we were making like a barbecue, and then like she was running and she will slip with something, and then she will fall right on top of the barbecue grill, and then she will burn herself. So I remember her, like seeing her with all the lines from the barbecue grill like all over her body, and she was like screaming and running around, and then I woke up, and that was my dream, and it was pretty weird, you know. So yeah. I don't know. And I wrote like a whole story about how she was like saying nasty stuff to someone else, and I was yelling at her because she was saying nasty stuff at someone else. And yeah. Oh no, she didn't sleep, I pushed her. Oh my god, I pushed her into the grill. Okay, I should have read the story first because I just remember the grill part. She told another girl in my class, Mary told another girl in my class that she told her some not so nice words, we'll say it like that. And then I went up, and with one hand on the air, I wrote it like that, with one hand on the air, I told her that no one could call that to one of my friends. And so I pushed her, and she fell right into the grill. Okay, she didn't sleep, I pushed her into the grill. Okay. Okay, then I'm telling her that I'm writing here that they didn't like send me back from the field trip, but that my teacher did punish me. So now I had to, like, in this town there's also like waterfalls and stuff, so we did a lot of like walks to the waterfalls and like, you know, like walks into the nature and stuff, so that I had to walk next to my teacher on the walks, and that I had to take pills to control the like fury, I don't know how to say it, to control my emotions. Okay, that's so weird. So I think I'll stop here because this video is already pretty long, but I still have another journal to read. So if you did enjoy this video, then give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, and then I'll make a part 2 with this other journal. And this one is from when I was like around 12 or 13 years old, so I bet you there's more love stories and stuff in here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you laugh a little bit with me and my crazy love stories. So if you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!